Today we are changing a circuit board. So the circuit board keeps shutting off every couple of weeks. Came out and did a service call here and replaced the valve. I don't think there's anything wrong with this valve. We tested this valve. Water heater is running right now, but it keeps shutting off every couple of weeks. So we're gonna put this circuit board on, and I'm going to show you how to do that. It's pretty easy. So the first thing you want to do is turn the water heater to the off position and disconnect the chamber sensor, disconnect the spark wire here, and you want to pull out the thermopile wiring here. I use a pair of needle nose pliers because it's easier to get a grip on it, and that way you're not pulling on these wires right here, which can come loose from this connector, and if that happens then you'll get a bad electrical connection. So I always use a pair of needle nose pliers, and then you take your flathead screwdriver, and there's a tiny little screw down here. You can shut the gas off if you want, but you don't need to do it because you're not really getting into the gas. You just undo that screw, pop that off. I take the screwdriver, and at the top there's a couple of tabs, so I just kind of pry back on those a little bit, and the board will sort of come out. There's a wire on the bottom. That's the thermistor wire, and you just gently grab it and just pull it loose, and there's a little tab. Pop the wire off the tab and the circuit board is free. So this is the cover and basically the circuit board. What I want to do is I want to reuse the igniter because this one doesn't have an igniter, and this is off of a ream. The reason I'm using this circuit board is it accepts the chamber sensor. I can put one on that does not accept the chamber sensor. It'll still work, but then you'll lose the safety of the chamber sensor, which senses the amount of heat that's in the chamber. And I don't want to take shortcuts on safety, so we're going to try this one out. Hopefully this one is working. So it's just the reverse, basically, to put it back in. So you take the little thermistor wire. It's got a little slotted end, and you kind of line it up. Sorry I can't show this, but it's pretty simple. Okay, so I've got that connected. You tuck the wire back in. I usually have to pry back the little tab with a flathead screwdriver. Not very successful at right now. There we go. So see that? So you can kind of tuck the wires back up in there. You can pull some of the slack back. This is probably the trickiest part because when you reconnect it, there's 3 prongs here and they all have to line up, and the easiest way to do it is you sort of set it on here. I kind of rock it back and forth a little bit. You can feel it seat, and then you just push it in. You should hear a click, just like that. But if you don't get it lined up, you'll end up bending those prongs over and you can actually damage the valve. So you want to make sure you're pretty much locked in. And then you put the screw back and tighten that down.
I'm right here. Let me know if you need anything.
Oh, I'm good, thanks.
All right.
Appreciate it. So you reconnect the thermopile wiring, reconnect the chamber sensor, reconnect the spark wire, and you're ready to ignite it. I did not bring my little clamp. I usually put a little clamp where my thumb is holding the pilot button in. It should relight it because we reused the original clicker. We'll just wait. Hopefully this board is good. So you gotta wait about 30 seconds or so. You'll hear a click. I'm not hearing any clicks. Having some trouble with this one, so we're going to see if we can get it to power up this board. pad. I'll move you guys over here. Yeah, so this board is coming up, which you can see. It's flashing a bunch of times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's no chamber sensor, so it's detected there's no chamber sensor. So it looks like the board that I grabbed is shot. So I'm gonna have to go get another one, but we'll try it one more time. Make sure we take that guy out. Put him in. Sometimes just the LED will go out, but we know we got pilot flame. We know we have voltage. Oh, okay, just clicked over. What happened? Glad we tried it again. It's flashing 7 times, but that's not a deal breaker. We'll try the reset procedure on it. 13, 14, 15. Turn it down to hot. So we went very hot, now we're going to hot. 12, 13, 14, 15. We'll go down to pilot. 13, 14, 15. Go all the way up to very hot. What happened? Okay. 1001, 1002, 13, 14, 15. Go down to hot. 13, 14, 15. Go down to pilot. Still flashing. Alright, so it just kicked over into blue. So the reset procedure seems to have worked. We'll drop it back down to hot. Not feeling terribly confident about this board, but we seem to have got it here. This could be another problem board, but let's see what we can do. We'll just try and force it through its paces one last time. And they had it set between low and hot. It might be shutting down because it's set too low. I know some water heaters, if they're too low, the circuit boards don't really like that, and they kind of shut down. So I'm going to turn it up a little bit higher and leave it on A. Anyway, so that's how you change a circuit board, and you got a bonus reset procedure thrown in this video. Thank you for watching. Consider subscribing. I do service calls, water heater installations, and put those videos on my YouTube channel, The Water Heater Factory. And if you have any comments, please leave them below. Let me know what you do to fix your water heaters. And you guys have a great day.